There's dust upon the dashboard and memories in the air. The sky's painted golden like the days we used to share. We drove with open windows, the future wide and new, laughing at the little things on roads we once knew. The signs kept passing by like chapters left behind. We swore that we remember every mile and every line on the roads we once knew. Everything felt right. Summer wind was singing as the day turned into night. We were young and restless, chasing every view, leaving footprints on the highway, roads we once knew. I still recall the moments when silence felt like peace, the way the world slowed down and let our worries cease. We talked about forever like it was something we could hold, but time keeps moving forward and the stories turn to gold. And even when the seasons change their shades and hues, I still hear our laughter echo softly through the blue. On the roads we once knew, lanterns in the dark, dreams were burning quietly like an ember's gentle spark. If I could turn around and take that drive with you, I'd ride the fading daylight, the roads we once knew. Maybe life is just a journey that never truly ends. We lose a few directions, we find a few new friends, but somewhere in the distance, where old horizons glow, there's a piece of who we were on every path we chose. On the road we once knew, where yesterday still shines, written in the corners of our hearts like painted lines. I'll carry all those moments, honest, pure and true, wherever I keep walking, roads we once knew. The fire slowly quiets, the night is almost through, but my heart keeps traveling down roads we once knew. The road was made of questions and a map I couldn't read, a suitcase full of promises and half-forgotten dreams. I chased 1,000 sunsets thinking one might make me stay, but every town I wandered through just whispered, not today. I tried to build a future out of things that wouldn't last, stacking all my yesterdays like towers from the past. Faces turned to memories and names began to fade, but something in the quiet kept calling out my name. You can walk for miles and never really move until your heart decides what's true. And that's the way home. It isn't on a compass, it isn't on a sign, every doubt I carried felt a little less like fear. Sometimes the truth is simple, but it waits till you are still. Then it opens like a door you never thought you'd feel. That's the way home. A lantern in the darkness, a whisper through the trees, a memory that comforts like a summer breeze. It doesn't shout or shine like gold, it finds you all alone, and quietly it tells you you've always known. Maybe home's a person, maybe home's a prayer, maybe it's the courage to show up and care. Maybe it's forgiveness for the roads we chose to roam, and learning that the journey was part of coming home. I take a breath, the night feels kind, the stars fall back in line, and now I'm on the way home. Not turning back the pages, just letting them belong. Walking with a heart that finally feels strong. If tomorrow brings a storm again, I won't be on my own, because love has found the path for me. And that's the way home. The fire slowly settles, the shadows drift and blend. Sometimes the longest road leads right back to where it all began. The gravel road still leads past the broken wooden gate, where mornings smell like biscuits and the screen door never stayed. Grandpa's chair is empty, but it creaks like he's still there, watching over everything with quiet country care. The fields once filled with laughter now are whispering with corn. The barn that held our secrets stands tired and weather-worn. We used to chase the lightning bugs until the night grew bold, believing every summer, man, we never grow old. Time can be a stranger you don't see passing by, until you catch your reflection in a window and wonder why they're only shadows of the old days flickering on the wall. Memories like lanterns that rise and softly fall. They can't be touched or carried, they don't belong to now, but they live inside the heart somehow. Yeah, they're shadows, shadows of the old days. I walk on the fence line where we carved our clumsy names. Half the letters faded, but the meaning stays the same. The creek still sings a melody beneath the leaning trees. And somewhere in the distance I can hear us in the breeze. The past becomes a story we tell ourselves at night, a comfort and a inside the light, just shadows of the old days, dancing in the dusk, tasting like the sweetness of forgotten trust. They haunt us when we're weary, they hold us when we're brave, guiding like the past we never paved. Maybe every echo has a truth we left behind, a gentle little lesson carved into the mind. And even when we wander farther than we planned, those shadows keep reminding us exactly who we are. I close my eyes and I'm a child again. Shadows of the old days fading with the dawn, still they draw a map for me of where I first belonged. I carry them in silence like a promise I can't say. Let the shadows of the old days light my way. The gate swings slowly backward, the morning feels brand new. Yet all the quiet yesterday keeps shining through. The trail is faint and winding through the fields of broken gold. Footprints fade like secrets that the season never told. The wind carries stories from a time we can't recall, names without the faces, shadows on the wall. There's a town with shuttered windows and a church with empty pews. Someone carved a promise that the years refuse to use. The bells don't ring on Sunday, but the silence has a tone, like every dream that wandered off and never found a home. We chase the sound of yesterday through valleys wide and wide, but echoes only answer what we left behind. Echoes in the dust, they whisper when we're walking, they follow when we run, they rise with every sunrise and fade with every sun. You try to hold them steady, but they crumble if you must. They're only echoes, echoes in the dust. A locket on the mantle holds a smile that's out of time, a letter tucked in pages with a half-forgotten rhyme. Someone loved somebody and they swore they'd never part. Now only faded ink remembers what was in their heart. The past is like a canyon carved by years of rain. wistful and distant, full of joy and pain. Echoes in the dust, calling like a lullaby. We somehow learn to trust. They lead us down the highways of memory and rust. They shimmer for a moment, then vanish if we touch, because they're echoes, echoes in the dust. Maybe we are echoes too, drifting through the years, made of fleeting laughter and a handful of tears. Maybe all we're given is the chance to love and try to leave a softer echo when we say goodbye. The night grows still, the fire sinks low. Echoes in the dust, carried by the gentle wind, faithful but unjust. They tell us who we've been, not always who we trust. Yet we keep on listening, because somehow we must. For all our lives are written echoes in the dust. Morning paints the horizon, turning silence into gold. Still the echoes linger in stories yet untold. We started with a melody we couldn't quite explain, a quiet little heartache running underneath the rain. No chorus and no verses, just a whisper in the dark. But somehow every note we played was speaking to the heart. We sat beside the fire, branches cracked inside. Let the night do all the talking while we simply tried to listen to the rhythm hiding softly in the flame, a fragile, faithful echo in a song without a name. Some dreams don't come with labels, some roads don't have a sign, but if you walk them gently, they still can feel like mine. This is a song without a name, drifting through the shadows like a candle in the rain. No headline, no glory, nothing loud to claim, just a simple truth that lingers all the same. We don't need to call it love or fate or flame. Let it be a song without a name. You smiled in the silence, and the world felt less unkind, like we stumbled on a moment most folks never find. And even if tomorrow scatters everything we planned, this little tune will travel, carried hand to hand. Not every story's written before the end is known. humble as a ring. It doesn't promise always, it doesn't beg to stay. Somehow it keeps finding us in quiet little ways. Call it hope or healing, it's different yet the same. We just let it play without a name. One day, someone somewhere might hum it to a friend and feel a kind of comfort they can't quite defend. And maybe they'll be smiling without knowing why. Some songs just have a meaning that passes by and by. The fire fades to embers, but the melody remains. So here's to every story that never makes the stage, to every quiet kindness that outlasts the rage. We don't have to own it, we don't have to explain. Sometimes the truest music has no name. The night grows still and gentle, the stars forget to blink, and somewhere in the distance lives a song without a name. The evening settles softly, the fields of quiet gold, whispers from the yesterday we never really told. Footprints on the dusty road are fading with the day, but every step we took still seems to find its way.
The world kept turning faster than our dreams could ever start. But in the hush of twilight, I still hear your gentle heart.
In the fading light, your gentle heart was shining like a lantern through the dark, steady and true. Even when we lost the trail we thought we'd follow, you were the song that carried me through. When the night grows cold and memories fall apart, I still find my way by your gentle heart.
We carved our little promises in shadows of the pines. Time erased the letters, but it couldn't cross the lines.
We laughed at all the storms that tried to chase us down. Two quiet souls who never needed crowns.
Some pages turned and left us standing far from where we are,
but I still see your kindness like a distant star. In the fading light, your gentle heart was shining like a lantern through the dark, steady and true. Even when the echoes felt too heavy, your quiet hope was pulling me through. If tomorrow breaks and tears the world apart, I'll keep the glow of your gentle heart. Maybe love love is made of little things we can't explain.
Shared silence, worn out boots, a walk after the rain.
And though the road keeps drifting farther than we planned,
I hear your voice, and I can finally understand.
no fire can burn forever,
No night can last too long,
but somewhere in the embers lives the rest of our song. In the fading light, your gentle heart keeps shining, a compass when the stars refuse to show. Every prayer I never spoke out loud is there within its glow. When the winds of time pull everything apart, I'm holding on to your gentle heart. The day slips quietly over the hills and disappears, but love still lives in all the passing years.